Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. So, I do have my personal readings up in the community section of my channel page. If you're interested in those, you can go check them out. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for all of your donations. They really, really help out the channel. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it allows me to keep doing this and get more, oracle decks and tarot decks and things like that. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Alrighty. We are going to do a collective message. I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. And let's get into it. Alrighty, spirit, what does the collective need to know today? Hope you all are doing well and staying blessed and awesome and abundant and healthy and well and all the things. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know for their highest good today? Anything else? Okay. Is that in reverse? Okay, that doesn't. All right, it did kind of flip out. Well, we'll see. Okay. Just okay. All right. So we've got the dreamer, which is the fool. So this is embarking on a new beginning of some sort. And sometimes it requires a leap of faith. Most of the time it does in some form. Depending on what your new beginning is going to determine the level of, the leap that's required. Sometimes it's just a little leap, and then sometimes it's like jumping off the cliff. And so we'll dive a little more in and see which one it is. And it could be okay. So it actually is going to depend on um your timeline basically. So for some of you, it is going to feel like you need to jump off that cliff, or you're being guided to jump off that cliff rather. Um, for others of you, it's going to be just like a little leap where it doesn't feel quite so big. So it just depends on where you're at on your journey right now. Um, Follow your dreams. That's the main thing here is allow yourself to be guided into this new beginning. You're already feeling those pulls. And for most of you, I'm picking up you already know what that leap is going to consist of. And this is just your confirmation to go ahead and take that leap. There's also unexpected opportunities coming up for some of you. So I'm actually feeling like for most of you, there's going to be some unexpected opportunities that come up that are some more confirmation for you. And also, it's going to help you really take that leap. And then I also heard that's going to be like, that's going to help you land. And so when you take that leap, unexpected opportunities will come in. And then that's, where you'll land. Like, that's going to be how you safely land. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the Seven of Fire, which is the Seven of Wands. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Okay, so this could be needing to defend your leap of faith that you're getting ready to take or that you're in the process of taking. So you could be dealing with some people that are kind of doing the whole like, what are you thinking? This doesn't make any logical sense, blah, blah, blah. And really, the message here is to just stand your ground. And even if you don't like defend your position verbally or like really intensely, the message here is to stand your ground and then just decide if you really need to engage with it or not. And so it's one of those things, if somebody's like, why are you doing this, blah, 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 you don't need to be like, well, I'm doing it because blah, blah, da, 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 because I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm being guided to and blah, blah, blah. You can just be like, well, I just feel that that's what's right for me right now. And, you know, well, that just doesn't make any sense and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's okay. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Maybe something like that. Um, the other one that came out here is the Page of Earth, which is yeah, page or what is it? Is that a page? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just had a little my brain did a thing. My brain did a thing. All right, so this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is a very dependable energy. It's also a very patient energy. It's a slower moving energy, and it's very successful energy as well. So you're getting good news about financial matters. You could also be wanting to do something more challenging at this time, and this is confirmation to go ahead and do that thing. And then this can also indicate a new area of study. So if you've been looking at picking up something new, this is your confirmation to go ahead and do that, that it is being divinely guided for you. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Put that one in reverse. Do it again. All right. Okay. Hmm. All right. So, okay, we're taking all those. All right. So we've got the moon. Did that come out in reverse? Okay, this came out in reverse. Okay, so the moon came out in reverse, which is something being illuminated. And maybe this is, I picked this up in a couple readings ago. I forgot which one it was, but there's something being revealed to you right now that you might not be wanting to look at. And then the message here also is to release fears that are holding you back at this time. So there could be a need to release some limiting beliefs. Um, really work on that solar plexus area. That's going to help you with your confidence in taking this new leap. And then continue working on your connection with the divine, because that's also going to help you as well. When you know you're being like very much intuitively guided and divinely guided to do something, when you put your trust in the divine, you can take a lot of that worry off your shoulders and just know that it's all going to work out for you. The Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So if there's something you've been procrastinating on, this is a gentle nudge to go ahead and move forward with that and just get it done, basically. You'll feel a lot better. You won't feel this worry. And this could be something small, like, filing your taxes or something. Or this can be something, maybe it's cleaning an area of your house, or whatever. It's going to vary for each of you. And then definitely if you're faced with something where you're like, I don't know if I should do this or if I should do that, do a little bit of research, and then also sit in meditation or just get quiet in some way and allow that communication to come through, and you'll be divinely guided to help you navigate the complex decision, basically. Then we have the Eight of Fire. So this is a very fast moving energy. This is where, like, you might have been kind of sitting in this waiting phase for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you make the decision that you're going to take this leap, and then everything just starts happening. So just get ready for that and be prepared for that. That is a very fast moving energy. We've got the Two of Earth, which is also the Two of Pentacles. Um, this can be multiple decisions, or you could be feeling pulled in two different directions right now. Um, if you step out of that kind of worry, being pulled energy, and come at it from a more playful approach, that's going to help you navigate this. And then there's also a need to make a decision here. And then we've got the Star. So star energy is very It's very bright. It's very abundant. It's very happy, positive, optimistic. Yeah, that's really good. So you've got the Fool and the Star here, and so or the Dreamer in this deck. But that's really that you're embarking on this new beginning and you're coming into star energy big time. And so this is really the message I've been picking up for this collective for probably the past like I don't know, 5 or 10 readings now, where you're really in this energy of stepping into this new way of being and really stepping up into your star energy, which is just awesome. This is when you're sharing your gifts with the world in whatever way that is for you. This is really embodying that highest timeline self, which is so beautiful. So embrace it. Yeah, embrace that energy and just know that whatever the naysayers are saying right now, just keep doing you because you know what is best for you. You are being divinely guided at this time. So allow yourself to just step up into that energy and to just really claim it and affirm it. And you can even put like a star in the comments to affirm that energy and just like, I am the star because you are. All right, then we've got the Three of Earth, which is Three of Pentacles. So this is very creative energy. Um, you could be being recognized for high quality work at this time. And this is also collaboration. So working on a team. So you could have one of these unexpected opportunities coming in could be an opportunity to work with somebody else or a team to get you to that next level. I'm kind of picking up career, but this could be anything. But I'm really picking up that this might be you stepping into your soul purpose as your full-time gig, which is awesome. Congratulations. Okay. What else, Spirit? So we are going to pull a few from the Dreamweaver's Oracle and see what other messages Spirit would like you to know. Oh, holy. What else, Spirit? One more. No, not right now. Nope. All right. So we've got if a cat curls round the moon. And then we've also got could it be a dragonfly? So this is number 8, which is a very abundant energy. And it really stood out to me. So just know that you're in a very abundant energy right now. This is really talking about paying attention to the signs and synchronicities around you and know that you are being communicated from the divine, or yeah, you're being communicated with from the divine, from spirit, through things like number synchronicities, um, animals, uh, yeah, just whatever signs and symbols and synchronicities that you have a relationship with, keep your eye out because you're being guided and you're being given the signs that are going to help you to navigate this path for your highest good. Alrighty dokie. Let's see what this one means. Curl if a cat curls around the moon. So I'll show you the imagery here. I was kind of reaching down for the star. Hmm. Okay, so before I read this, what I was just picking up from the imagery here is this cat is like reaching down for the star, but he's still asleep on the moon, which is pretty cool. And so that could be maybe there needs to be a perspective shift. And this one came up in the last reading as well, where he's sleeping on the moon and he's reaching for the star. And it's like, well, you're on the moon. So, reach for that star, embody that star energy, and know also that you made it, basically. So this is a sign to release yourself from your enmeshments and claim the freedom and independence to be your own person with healthy boundaries. If you've gone along just to get along or engaged in people pleasing, you might be concerned about the consequences of saying no. What would happen if you set a boundary and chose what you really wanted? Don't give your power away to someone else's reactions. It's important to choose what feels right and true for you. Celebrate your uniqueness too. Choosing to do things your way doesn't mean you're doing anything to promote endings or drama. It's a healthy separation to have your own views, perspectives, and still be engaged. Speak up, share your mind, and be okay with learning from others who have different ideas. You don't have to agree with them if it's not right for you. As people, we need each other. We weren't built to live on our own, and now you are being wholly supported as a unique being, able to love and be yourself, allowing healthy interdependence to replace the sticky quality of draining relationships. This is a sign to step back and assess what you really want, how you really feel, and how you want to feel. Only then can you step forward. You can't go wrong. Okay, so I feel like that was pretty clear, but I am definitely picking up for some of you you may be pulling out of kind of codependent tendencies, and if so, I congratulate you. People pleasing, that kind of thing. When you're in that energy and you're used to being in that energy, it can be difficult to shift out of it and to set healthy boundaries, because what happens is oftentimes you go to set a boundary, and if you haven't had experience of setting healthy boundaries and then you go to set one, you can start dealing with those feelings of guilt and shame that can come up. And just know that when you're setting a boundary, it's for yourself and it is for that other person, because when you have healthy boundaries, you're not enabling somebody else's behavior either. So it's a twofold thing. And with those healthy boundaries, it really allows you to have that separateness to be the self. Like we're all connected and, singularity and all of that. We're having a human experience. And in this human experience, the kind of point is to experience it as a unique self. And so when you have those healthy boundaries and you pull back from those codependent tendencies and that people pleasing tendency, then you can step up and you can really embody and enjoy being the unique human that you are, that you came here to be. And that also allows the other people to learn how to step up in their own individuality and their own humanness. And then it also helps teach them some self-reliance, or maybe going and calling somebody else instead of you all the time to help through problems, because you need to spend your time on this, this new journey, this star energy, this bringing your purpose and your light to the world. And if you're always being drained by relationships, you're not going to be able to step up and out in your best self. So boundaries are very, very, uh, how do I say that? It's like one of the biggest ways you can show yourself love and really have that self-love. And and then you'll notice too, after setting those boundaries, it's funky at first because you're changing a dynamic that oftentimes has been there probably since, maybe since you've been alive, if it's a family member, maybe since the start of the relationship or friendship. But what you will notice is once you set those boundaries, two things are going to happen. One, people who aren't ready to have that type of a relationship are going to fall off. And that's just kind of part of it. And the other part of it is we teach each other a lot through relationships. We learn a lot through relationships. And this is all relationships, friendships, family, romantic, etc. And when you really shift those dynamics, for the people in your life that are ready to shift as well, you'll notice that your relationships go to the next level in a very beautiful way. And instead of it being this interwoven, enmeshed, codependent dynamic, now you get to be two whole beings coming together and having an experience where you're even more like it's two wholes coming together to make a bigger whole. When, and that's especially in like a romantic relationship, but that's also in other relationships as well. And so when two whole beings can come together, even, you always have your healing and everything else, of course. If you're mostly in that whole energy where you've got healthy boundaries and you're interacting with each other in a way that is complementing each other instead of having this push pull draining interaction, it's it just allows you to just grow and ascend, and then you can ascend together, and it's a really beautiful thing. So that's beautiful. I give you so many kudos for doing that, because it's not easy if you're used to those types of relationships to shift that. And you can do it a small thing at a time, set a small boundary and then reinforce it. And then you can set another small boundary and reinforce it. And it doesn't have to be like, I'm going to change everything and have all of these boundaries all at once. You can ease into it, especially if you're just embarking on this journey of really pulling out of that kind of codependent energy or people pleasing energy. That's beautiful. Yay. And ultimately, just keep doing the work. You've done a lot of inner work. I can pick that up already, or like just through this. You've already done a lot of work. So just keep on. You got this. Follow your signs and synchronicities, listen to your intuition, listen to the divine. You're being guided. You're ready to take this leap, and you are embodying that star energy. So stay in that energy. Alrighty. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, so that is going to come to the end of your reading. If you like this message, go ahead and hit that like button. If you'd like to leave me a comment below, feel free. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. It's so fun. And if you would like to see more messages from me, you can hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye.